All right, guys, I am so excited to take you on this tour today. I want to talk to you a little bit first about where we're at. So we're at 7 Stones Head Court, located here in Ascaya in Henderson, Nevada. We are at the highest point in Ascaya right now. So this is the highest home sitting in Ascaya at this point. This is 7 Stones Head Court, built by Sunwest Homes. The thing that really makes this home special today that we're going to tour is that this is the 2025 New American Home. Just to kind of give you a quick insight on what the New American Home means, it means that you're going to get the latest and greatest technology that's not even available to anybody else on the market, only available to the buyer of this home. And we're going to take a walk inside and I'm going to show you this home. So I'm going to start a little bit with the details of this property. So you've got 5 bedroom, 6 bath. It's a 5-car garage, but because of the type of doors that these are actually a collapsing door. It's more like a commercial style. You can actually fit 7 cars into this garage with a lift. And then you'll see what they did was a really nice entry here. Part of the reason why they did this nice driveway, a nice large driveway, is because the development here at Ascaya, you're not allowed to park on the streets. And so you want to make sure you've got plenty of room here. You can park cars and have guests and everything when they come to visit. So let's go inside. We're going to take a look at this house. Like I said, it's absolutely incredible. To me, it's been one of my favorite homes that I've toured so far. And again, it just has so many great features, from the Savant home automation system to just the warm woods. They've got what's called Monkey Pod, which we're going to show you in here. It's a really durable, high-end wood that's resistant to like insects and mold and all of that. And then as you can see here, you've got these great features outside. And the other thing I want to point out, and you'll notice as we go in here, is that with this home being modern, every client I've brought through it so far has said the same thing, that it's just so warm and inviting when you walk in here. It doesn't fit the typical expectation of what a modern home is. A lot of people have that vision of, white, stale, gray home. This home is so warm when you walk inside, and we're going to take you inside and show you that now. Let's go. One of the first things I wanted to point out as we walk into this house before we talk to you, Chris, is this thing is like one of the most incredible things. This is a wine cellar, true wine cellar. It's downstairs in the basement, and it's got all glass acrylic here across the top. So it's acrylic with the glass for durability, also to keep from the glass scratching. But this is like one of the coolest features I've ever seen. You walk into the home, you're looking down into the wine cellar, which you said could hold up to probably 2,000 bottles, right?
I think it's somewhere around there. Yeah, and it could be probably extended if you wanted to be, but
awesome.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
So guys, I want to introduce you. We talked a little bit. We sat down, Chris and I. This is Chris with Sunwest Custom Homes, and this is the New American Home. First of all, I just want to point out, man, as we walk into this house, just the warmth of the home, the tongue and groove ceiling, the Monkey Pod wood. I was reading up a little bit on it and found out that it's super resilient to withstand from insects and stuff like that. And it's becoming a really popular high-end wood that's being used in a lot of the homes here in the valley.
It's kind of like an exotic look too, which is neat. Yeah, exactly.
So, hey man, we're in one of the best spots of the house. Let's take a walk through and talk about it. We're in the kitchen area, obviously. Porcelain tiles on the floor. We've got granite countertops, or a quartzite.
It's a quartz,
Quartzite, okay.
Quartz, quartz counters, kind of with like a leathered, finish, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was one of the things I noticed too, and I love this because I love the duller finish, the leather finish that they've put here. I don't know, it just makes it, the shiny stuff nowadays I think makes it feel cheap. Right?
A little bit, yeah.
And
it's a different look.
Yeah, this type of finish is just so beautiful.
Kind of durable, doesn't show fingerprints and dust as much. It's pretty cool. So
yeah, and then I like the more blonde wood that you use instead of the darker woods to really lighten up the home.
It does, but still rich and kind of has a good feel, which is nice. So let's walk through. We'll talk about. We've got double appliances here. These are all the LG series. Is that correct? Signature Kitchen Suite is kind of their high-end brand. Now to kind of compete with the Wolf and the Viking and those kind of high-end brands. And really, really nice stuff. It's really cool. They're excited to kind of be able to showcase it in the home. And this
is all operable from your app, right?
From your phone, because it's all Wi-Fi enabled. So you can turn on the oven before you're driving home to put the pizza in or whatever, which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
It's a neat thing, which I don't think you can do like with Wolf and stuff yet. I mean, maybe, but it's a neat feature. So.
No, that's amazing, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So let's take a walk over this way. So obviously you've got this big, beautiful island here with your farmhouse sink. Great appliances here. I thought this was really cool. You've got the griddle that's built into this, the pot filler. And then the one thing I thought was a really cool feature that you guys did here was these little doors.
Got a little little spice rack.
That hide everything behind your spice rack, and then you open this up. And I was pointing out to you, I think the one nice thing that you guys did here was really the nice durable glass.
Yep.
Normally you see that really thin glass used for shelving. Almost makes you a little nervous to put things on it.
Yeah, you want it to be usable. You know, when you're cooking, and you don't want to worry about it.
Like you and I were talking about earlier, is that what people get in a new American home is above and beyond what you're going to typically get in any spec home or anything.
For sure.
These are the appliances and features that is first to market, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's all the coolest, latest stuff. So, which is kind of neat.
So we'll walk over this way. You've got double fridge, double freezer on both sides.
Correct. Yeah.
So you've got plenty of storage for food.
Yep. Double dishwashers over here, left and right, the sink, which is cool.
Nice. And that's the other thing I noticed that you guys did a really great job on is a lot of cabinetry.
Yep.
A lot of storage space for a homeowner.
Yep.
Which I think is a really great thing.
Yep.
And again, I want to point out it's just the warmth of this home because I mentioned in the intro that I think a lot of times clients have a perception of a modern home that it's gray, white, glass, and concrete, right?
Exactly.
And you guys did such a tremendous job with this that you're still meeting the contemporary and modern design.
Correct. Yeah.
But you've added so much warmth to it with all the woods and warmer tones.
For sure. Yeah, I think people seem to still like that warmth a little bit. And that's what you get with the wood and the glass and the stone and kind of a timeless look too.
Yeah.
I think this house won't look aged in 5 or 10 years because
it's
a timeless look, which is important. I think when you're buying a home in this range, you don't want it to feel dated in a couple of years.
No, not at all.
It's an important thing.
So let's head this way. We've got breakfast nook here, which you're picking up incredible strip views.
Yep.
And I love the way that you guys incorporated this bar. I mean, there's so much entertainment space here, which I think is a really great feature, especially for somebody with this caliber home. I find they typically like to entertain.
They do.
And especially if you have a wine cellar that holds 2,000 bottles, there's a good chance you probably like to entertain.
You do, yeah, exactly.
So you guys have incorporated, I like all the different spaces that you have here. If you want something a little more casual, you can sit here at the bar looking out at the view.
Yep.
You can still be involved. You can have a nice setting here. And then you still have your formal dining room, which we'll be looking at as well.
Correct, yep.
And then it opens right up into the great room here, which I love this fireplace, man. Honestly, it feels like something you would see when you walk into like a super high-end hotel.
Doesn't it?
With just
me of it. Yep.
that monkey pot wood wall.
Yep.
And then you've got the beautiful fireplace in the background. It's just
and the really cool
stunning.
linear LED light across the top. I think it's really cool. It's
yeah.
Kind of a high-end look, and it's just beautiful.
And then let's head out this way.
Yeah.
So all your doors are automated, correct?
They are, yep.
And everything operates on the Savant system?
It does, correct, yep. Gives you that really nice indoor-outdoor feel, which my dad really likes to do. He's kind of pioneered that indoor-outdoor space, living, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I like, the one thing I like that you guys did here is you carry the porcelain flooring from the inside all the way out. Same type of flooring.
Yep.
All the same and everything. I think it looks really great.
Yeah, no, it's really, that's part of that indoor-outdoor feel.
Yeah.
That flow you don't realize when you step outside, which is kind of, I think, a neat thing. So, yeah.
And then I love that you got a separate sitting area there, one in the pool, one outside with the fire pit. So you just pick up these incredible mountain views.
Yep.
I was also pointing out, this is currently the highest home that's completed in Ascaya.
It is, the highest elevation right now.
That's awesome,
Isn't it?
man.
Pretty cool. I know, we're way up here, and that's why you get this awesome view,
And it's just tremendous. I mean, we were talking just a few minutes ago with that. We had that lighting, the sun that was shining through here and just hitting the valley, and it was just absolutely spectacular.
It's beautiful. Yeah, you get really neat views, because of that. It's really cool.
And then you got great pool. And the thing I've been pointing out to a lot of people, obviously this pool fits within the new restrictions, which are 600 square feet.
Correct. Yep.
I think it's been a benefit to homeowners because you still got plenty of pool space, but now you've got a lot of backyard that you can do something with.
That you get to use, exactly, yeah. And it fits good back here. It doesn't look too small, I don't think. I think it's the right size pool. You can still do your laps. It's got the length, and so it's what you got to work with. So
saltwater pool or
this one I think it's just chlorine.
Chlorine, okay.
Yeah, we've done saltwater, but I think there's some chlorine. So.
Yeah, and I'm starting to see a lot of clients are going back to that because they're also finding that certain times of year salt doesn't work if the weather gets too cold. And people don't think about the weather getting cold out here in Vegas, right?
Yeah, but it does. It gets chilly.
and that was the other thing I was going to point out is you guys installed the heaters out here. You've got your sound system out here. And for anybody who's lived in Vegas during this time of year, you know that those heaters are really important.
They're nice. Yeah, that really makes a difference because it can get chilly. So,
yes, it can.
For sure. Yeah.
All right, let's head inside, man.
Sounds good.
So one of the things I wanted to point out too is this home took it was like 10 months for you guys to build?
Yeah, right about 10 months. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, 9-10 months. Yeah, it had to go quick, but you know, we've done them. This is the 4th one, like we mentioned, and they all were about the same time frame. So we've gotten good at keeping that up with the quality and everything.
And I think a lot of that lends to part of your process, which is the fact that you guys are a design build firm.
Yes.
So everything's in-house, operates much faster. You do the design, the engineering, and the construction of the home as well.
Exactly. Yeah, that definitely makes a difference.
All right, Chris, now I love this, man, because I think that number one, I'm seeing the formal dining room making a comeback in homes.
Yep.
And not only that, but I think it's also become a great feature because now as you pull into the house, this is a really beautiful setting as you come in. Yep. And again, and I like that it's separated from everything else for that formal dining room where it's a little bit more privacy.
Correct. Yep.
And then again, this is, you guys use the monkey pod wood.
Monkey pod,
here on the walls again.
Yeah, with the kind of neat design in there, and the woodworking throughout the house it's really beautiful. You know, if you see the woodworking everywhere.
And then the thing I got to point out, because most of you probably, if you're watching this, you probably cannot see this, but your faux painter, this lady is phenomenal.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Because
I know.
I can't believe how well she's matched the wood paneling to the plugs and the light switches and all that stuff. It's just absolutely incredible what she does.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
I know, it's really neat. It's amazing, but it's those fine details that really make a home up to this caliber. You know, is
absolutely.
Kind of stuff.
And you don't have some ugly white socket sticking out there, right?
On this beautiful wall. Yeah,
exactly.
No, I agree.
All right, man.
For sure.
Well, let's head into the primary bedroom and check that out.
Sounds good.
As we walk into this primary bedroom, first of all, is this. I just love this tall door. Pivot door, nice and warm.
Yep.
It just has, you feel like you're entering into a beautiful hotel room, like some luxury suite.
Yep,
and then you come in, and of course, you've got one of the most important things that anybody will need in their bedroom, which is their coffee bar.
Correct.
Right? So you don't have to travel very far to the kitchen in the morning to check out your coffee bar.
Yep.
And you've got built-in fridge and everything here as well?
Correct, yep. Built fridge, a little sink, you know, kind of everything you would need to do, you know, in the morning that we don't have to go all the way out to the kitchen.
And again, I'm pointing out, I mean, the job that she did to match that wall socket with the granite backsplash and everything, it's just absolutely
It's neat, isn't it? Yeah, her talent is just, it's crazy. It's fun watching her do it too. I'd see her, you know, every day here, and she's just like with a little paintbrush, and
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Now, all these floors are heated, correct?
Yes, yeah, in the master and the bathroom, they're all heated, you know what I mean, throughout here, yes.
And again, I think something that people don't expect that you would need here in Vegas, because they always think of the heat, but this time of year, floors get extremely cold. You don't want to be getting out of bed walking on cold flooring, so it's really nice to have that warming floor in there as well.
It's very comfortable. Yeah, it's neat. Along with the shower bench, it's heated too, which is pretty cool.
Oh, really?
It is, yeah. So if you sit down on the shower bench, it's warm too.
Oh, nice, man.
It's
nice.
It's a small detail, but it really makes a big difference.
And then this is a full steam shower, correct?
It is,
okay.
Yep.
Now, question for you. Can you operate the steam shower from your Savant system?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, not that I know. There might be a way to do it, but I don't know.
I was just saying, I saw the operating system on the other side. It looks pretty high tech.
It is. It's all solar stuff. And so it may be. I don't know. And
then even just the treatment you did here on the ceiling with the tile. I mean, really beautiful work. So I mean, this is definitely feels like a spa in here.
It does.
In the primary bedroom.
Yeah. That's kind of the goal.
Let's take a walk into the closet here, because I think this is a closet that anybody. I don't think there'd be much complaints from anyone who lives in this house with this closet.
Yeah, I know people like their larger closets now, so it's definitely, you know, everybody likes more room. So.
Yeah, and I love how you did the backlighting, LED lighting within the closets as well, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I think, again, it kind of gives it that retail space feel, right?
It does, yeah. Kind of showcasing all your stuff, I guess, right?
And then you guys had the new LG Studio steamer?
It's a steamer, yeah. It's been out for, I think it's quite a few years now, but it's a cool product because, you know, you can put suits or whatever in there and it'll steam them for you, which is pretty awesome. And
wow.
You just pull it out, so no more getting your ironing board out and all that.
I was going to say, for somebody like me, I leave my clothes in the basket for like a week,
right?
Throw it in here, dry clean it, or steam it, it's ready to go.
It's really cool. Yeah, people have been really loving this thing, so we've been kind of putting them in a lot of homes now.
Very cool.
It's a cool product, yeah.
All right, we'll head this way. One of the things I got to point out are these incredible toilets.
Yes.
I mean, this thing looks like you're ready to take off and go somewhere.
It's crazy, isn't it?
You can put like your own, my understanding is you can put like your own playlist and everything to it.
Yeah, it plays music. It's, you know, heated seat. It's got a bidet, it's a massage feature. I mean, it does everything.
You'll never want to leave.
You'll never want to leave.
You'll be stuck in the bathroom all day long.
Yeah, I mean, it's so comfortable. Yeah, another cool Kohler product. But
wow, that is really cool, man.
The seat comes up when you walk up to it, which is neat, and yeah.
And I like what you guys did here. This is really popular in luxury homes now. It's where you've got the two separate water closets, so you don't have to share one.
Kind of a his and a hers, yeah.
Yeah, which is really nice.
Yep.
Beautiful wall treatment here you did on the back wall with this standalone tub.
Yep. Got the glass all the way around it, which is kind of a cool a cool feature. It feels like the wall's kind of, kind
yeah,
of an art
and
piece
I think that was so smart too, because it's frosted, so you're still getting all the natural light coming in.
You do,
but and you're maintaining the privacy at the same time.
Exactly. No, it's really cool.
Very cool. And this looks like some super high tech Kohler tub as well,
cool,
right?
Yeah, it's got little air bubbles and jets, and it heats itself, and it's it's pretty high end.
Wow.
But it's neat. Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man.
It is, isn't it?
It's amazing to see how they've incorporated technology into the hardware and stuff within the homes now as well.
It's cool. Yeah, it's fun.
And then I like that you guys did pocket doors.
Yep.
All
throughout.
Really
nice large pocket door there.
Yeah. And everything, I mean, just the detail and the woodwork and everything that's been done on this is really, really nice.
It's all really high-end stuff. Yeah, it's nice. It's a great
And it doesn't slam. That's nice.
It's got soft close. Yeah, it's really nice stuff. And I don't know if I showed you in here, Darren, too, but this is like a little
wall. Yeah, I was just going to ask you. This wall is really cool,
man. It's cool. So it's like a little hidden storage in a way, where you can put linens and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. Yeah. Like a little hidden area.
Just the detail, the woodwork that was done on this wall, I mean, is absolutely incredible. And then I love this fireplace. And this looks like the same brand that you've got in the main room, correct?
It is, yep.
So really nice gas fireplace. Looks like it's probably direct vent, I'm assuming.
Yep, yeah.
Because of how airtight the home is as well.
Exactly, yeah. And they even they blow a little air on the bottom to create a taller flame, if you notice. So these are called Da Vinci, which is kind of a really high-end fireplace.
So these are Da Vinci fireplaces?
They are, yes.
Okay.
So that's how you get that taller flame, because it's actually introducing air to the bottom.
Nice.
And cooling out the top to get to that large flame.
And then this is really smart. I noticed something that they've done here, which is they've created this gap, this air gap. I'm assuming probably for safety reasons.
Yeah, so it doesn't get too hot. You can touch it and it's not going to burn you. But yeah, it put out a little heat, which is cool. You can feel it. But
still radiates the heat out of there.
Yep.
And I think that's an important thing to know for people to know, especially with direct vent fireplaces, especially in a primary bedroom, is how much safer they are, because they're completely sealed off to the inside of the home.
It is,
They pull outside air for combustion.
Yep.
And especially, again, in a house that's this airtight, like you were talking about earlier.
Correct, yep.
I think it's really important to note that.
It's cool, yeah.
Wow. And then, of course, you've got your incredible views here.
Yep.
And then these are all operating
all
doors
too, exactly. Yep, they all motorized.
Can you open this from your phone?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Yeah, to this Avant system. Or there's a button on the wall over there. If you want to not have to use your phone, you can hit a button and open them up as well.
And just look at these views. I mean, if anybody's wondering why you buy a home in Ascaya,
yes,
come up here at this time of night and look at these views, and you can completely understand
it's incredible,
why you'd want to live here.
Yeah, for sure. It's got to be some of the best views, that's for sure.
Awesome. Really all right, well, let's go check out some of our other favorite features of this home.
Sounds good.
I think, what do you think is the next best place for us to go? Should we go upstairs and check out the
we could probably go
upstairs suite?
To the media room up there.
Yeah.
And, a couple other bedrooms.
Awesome. Let's head up.
Yeah.
So Chris, one of the things I wanted to point out too is I think this is something, a really unique feature. You got your smoked glass here on the staircase. But these are kind of a free-floating staircase. I mean, traditionally, you've got your stringer there in the back, right, that holds the staircase up.
Yep.
But these are actually built within the wall, and they're sticking out, so they're completely free-floating.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's this company V-Rail that makes them, and it's really cool design, because they're only mounted on that side, but they're fully floating out here. Yet very strong. You can tell they feel very solid.
Yeah.
They even got a little backlighting under here, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Really high-end looking stair. It's really, really cool. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we enter into one of my favorite spaces in this home, which is the media room.
Yep.
So just for clarification too, is we've got 5-bedroom here. We've got the elevator, which is nice.
Correct.
This goes 3 levels, so this goes all the way down into your basement.
Correct.
That way you're not stumbling up the stairs when you're grabbing your wine from downstairs.
Yep.
But the other thing is we've got 2 bedrooms up here. We've got 3 on the main floor, correct?
Correct, yep.
Okay. And so this could really be, I mean, a guest suite in itself.
It could be.
Because you've got this whole media room, entertainment room. This has got to be one of the coolest things, this 136-inch HD by LG, correct?
LG, yep, correct.
Video wall.
Yeah, this is called the video wall, yep. So they're technically little panels that actually go together, but you can't see any of the borders, which is really neat. That's what's cool about it.
That was the thing that amazed me the most when I found it out. These are essentially like little tiles that fit together.
Correct, yep.
And they can build one of these walls essentially as large as you want.
They could, yeah. They make another one that's like 172 or something like that, and they could probably even go bigger, but I mean, 136 is a nice size. So.
Wow, and then you've got complete surround system built in there.
It does, yep.
Your LED lighting that's recessed up there in the ceiling.
Correct, yep.
Wow, and then this is one of the things I was pointing out earlier. It's just from something to point out from an architectural standpoint is when we're looking back here, is that you guys use that mountain behind here or across the street as really kind of the part of the incorporated into the design with all of these large windows, and you've got that beautiful backdrop out there
it's really pretty. Yeah, I mean, the strip view is obviously really cool, but I mean, there's something really majestic and just really beautiful about the mountains too.
I was gonna say, it's very calming when you look at the mountains.
Yeah. And we'll see like the bighorn sheep sometimes coming down there, which is pretty cool, and there's like wildlife back there, which is kind of neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we got another bar up here.
Yep.
So again, great home for entertainment.
Correct. Yep.
We've got a dishwasher up here as well. Pull out garbage can, ice maker.
Yep.
And then I love what you guys do with this when you incorporate it to outside. It follows through the outside.
Yes.
I know it transitions from wood to metal outside,
metal
obviously,
cabinets.
so it can withstand the heat. But you still got matching countertops and everything, so it's very seamless in the way that it carries through, which is really cool. And then I love the artwork that they did along the wall. It really just kind of adds some contrast in here.
It's a neat wallpaper.
It's not your stale white walls. It livens it up, especially for a media room.
Yeah. The intent was to also kind of make it look like it kind of just blends to the sky a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a little bit of blues in it, and so the intent of the interior designer was to kind of blend it together, and I think she did pretty good.
She did very good job.
Yeah, I think it's a cool thing.
All right, let's head in this way.
Okay.
So this is one of the secondary bedrooms.
Correct, yeah.
I mean, if most people, they walked into this bedroom, they would probably think it's one of the primaries, but...
no, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, again, it has that hotel feel to it.
It does.
Very warm.
Yep.
And then, of course, you pick up incredible strip views out here. If you were to open up these doors and you're sitting here, you're looking out and you're picking up... And again, one of the things I like to always point out about Ascaya that I think is so great is the fact that not only do you pick up incredible strip views, but you've got the beautiful mountain views in the back as well of Red Rock Canyon and Mount Charleston as well.
Yeah, all the way across the valley floor, which is kind of neat. Yeah.
Awesome.
And what's cool is that when you sit down in this chair here, you can actually see right through the fireplace, and it's like it's lined up perfectly to the strip, which is kind of neat. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta check this out.
The fireplace, you can see through it and all the way, across. It's kind of it's a neat seat.
I can imagine waking up here in the morning.
Oh yeah, it's probably the best seat in the house.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. And then you've got, each room has its own ensuite bathroom.
It does, yep.
And closet as well.
Yep.
And then again, I like what they did with, sometimes you walk in some of the homes and they're so like, I want to say plain. I like that it still feels very neutral, but little pops of color.
Yeah, there's not too much going on.
The wallpapers and stuff like that. And almost, as we're looking right now, as you look along this and then you look out towards the views, it does kind of all it's just kind of seamless, man. It really just flows well together.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
All right. All right, guys, now we're in the basement. I think this is one of the coolest spots. Call this the wine cellar, right?
Pretty much,
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, check this thing out, first of all. Let's take a walk in here. So we were talking about it earlier. This could probably hold, easily 2,000 bottles. You've got an additional corking station that's going to be coming in here as well.
Correct, yep.
But, you've just got a massive amount of room. And then I just think, now you guys can see it from the other side. But what is one of the coolest features of this wine room, which is you've got this glass ceiling, so that as people are coming in, they're looking down and they're seeing your wine cellar in here. Which I'm thinking, dude, if you were having a party here, what a fun event. People are walking in, you can see people down here drinking,
Isn't it cool?
Open up the bottles, that type of stuff. Is this like an epoxy?
It's an epoxy. Okay. It's like a really high gloss finish epoxy with a little bit like marbling in it. To kind of give it that really unique look.
And this is cool because I'm starting to see a lot more of this where there's a lot more character to it. They're doing a lot of color added into it. Again, kind of the theme of the house that I'm finding is a lot of browns and blues, which I think is really cool. That blue adds to it.
A little warmth.
Warmth. And kind of cools the house off. It reminds me of the ocean or something.
Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of a neat feel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome, man. All right, well, let's go check out the other side of the house, the second primary and Casita and all that stuff.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, guys, so we're going to head to the other side of the house now. And I was just pointing out to Chris how this house really comes alive with the lighting. It's so important if you come into one of these homes that you come see it at night because not just because of the views, but these homes, I really do think they come alive at night with all the lighting and the way that it's set up. I think that's part of the architectural design, correct me if I'm wrong, is incorporating the lighting in the right way, right?
Correct, yeah, the lights kind of warm things up a little bit and you can kind of see more details, I think, at night, especially with like the being on it kind of pops more and kind of warms it up. And, you know, so no, I totally agree.
Because essentially it's like one large art piece and you got to light it the right way.
You got to light it up so it looks really pretty at night. Yeah.
All right, well, let's head over this way. So first of all, we'll start off. You've got an incredible office here.
Yep.
I like how you did all the pockets there in the ceiling so that all your shades tuck away, so you can definitely shade that room.
Correct.
Yep. I love what you did here, how you guys incorporated the rock, where it almost feels like it's kind of hard to tell when you first walk through here.
It's cool.
You can't tell if you're walking outside or inside.
Yep.
How you've just kind of made this seamless all the way through, where the rock carries through the glass, inside back to outside. And then I love this this wood bench that you guys did. I wanted to check this out before we go into the second primary.
Cool, isn't it? Yeah.
This is just really cool, man. There's just this large wood bench. Mark was sharing with me, your superintendent, how they were even like sitting on it, and the guy was carving it out to make sure that it fits perfectly.
Correct.
I mean, that's a true custom home.
It is, right? Yeah. Well, you want to be comfortable.
Exactly.
So, right? It's got to look nice and be comfortable. So.
All right, so let's head into the primary here. Again, this primary is just off the main. This is the secondary primary, right?
Yep, exactly, like a junior suite or whatever. I guess whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
And this is just off the great room.
Yep.
All right. So I head into here, and again, beautiful artwork. I mean, beautiful work that's done with the woodwork
nice
here.
Pivot door.
And I mean, this truly feels like the one client I brought here. I mean, they were laughing because they were like, "We're going to argue over which primary to take."
Right.
Because
so nice.
They're all, they're just beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's en suite, so you've got a walk-in closet completely finished out.
Yep.
This is just spectacular. I mean, this is like a whole like cleaning room, right? Like you can go in, shower, take a break, hop in the tub, get back to the shower. Now, is this steam as well?
This one is not steam.
Okay.
No, this one's not.
But
it
again,
was so big, it would have been pretty hard to steam the whole room.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
But again, you've got your controls on the wall, so that will control the temperature of the water and everything.
You got your rain shower head. I mean, it's still, you got everything you need in there. It's pretty cool. So.
And then I love this. You can't really notice it right now because now it's getting darker out. But this is a skylight, which is one of the things I noticed you guys do in a lot of your homes, which again, I think is great because especially when you get into rooms like this, like the bathroom and stuff, it's nice to have that natural light coming through.
It's really nice. Yeah, for sure.
But very well lit room. And then we'll walk into the living space here. Again, you've got a nice coffee bar here, built-in refrigerator.
Correct.
I love how this just carries to outside so it doesn't feel closed off. And then again, you've got your spectacular views here. All of these doors pocket. And from what I recall, even your drapery system that you guys have built in, this can all be automated and timed, correct?
Correct, yep.
Okay.
Yep, and when these close, you get full, blackout, which is nice because it is a bedroom, so you want to be able to black it out too.
And it's interesting, I have a client that lives down the street here, and he was just mentioning to me the other day, he just put the drapes in. He said, Darren, the one thing I didn't expect living out here is how bright the strip is. He goes, so when all your lights are off at night and you're trying to sleep.
It's pretty bright.
He goes, it's pretty bright, so you need those blackout shades. So I think this is so cool because you can time this to close at a certain time when you're going to bed or open in the morning to wake yourself up. And, and again, you're picking up incredible views of the mountains there. So. And again, I love what they did with the wallpaper here and just a nice, some pops of color.
Yep, a little warmth and wallpapers are really cool.
All right, now let's head out to the Casita.
Sounds good.
Now again, I love this because not only do you, again, this house is not only set up just great for entertainment, but it's great for guests, right? Because obviously you've got your second primary or your junior primary, which is beautiful. You've got the 2 additional bedrooms upstairs, which could be a completely different living space on its own or guest space. And then you've got this great Casita. I like how you guys, and this is one of the things I think that you guys do, it's really great in your design, is that the Casita truly has its own separation with its own door, which is very important living here in Las Vegas, as you know, because people come home late at night.
They do.
And then it's nice how you've got it right next to the garage, which we're going to finish off in. But I love this room, man. And again, with all the details that you did here with the window here, looking out into the garden area with the cactuses, so it really brings in that desert vibe. You've got your drop-down shades, and then I like how you guys always do this with your casitas as well. You've got your own little sitting space or patio area. So really somebody could live independently within this room.
They could.
And not really have to even bother with the inside of the house.
That's kind of the thought process was, have their own little space. They can pull up in their car, come in, not have to bother anybody, and kind of just be on their own, which is pretty cool.
And then again, you're picking up great mountain views out here. And then I love how every room has a different feel. So it's not like every bathroom has the same features or finishes. This bathroom you walk into, it feels completely different. And again, it's got like that hotel vibe, man. I keep saying it's like a Four Seasons or something like that. But I just love the vibe that you guys did here, and it just feels super warm, man.
No, it's really cool.
Awesome. And then again, you got your porcelain flooring in here. And then now let's go out and let's go check out that garage, man, because I think we need to show people how incredible this garage is. And I'm just like super intrigued by that door. So let's go check it out. I'm not normally a garage guy, except for that's where I have my gym. But this garage is just spectacular. First of all, I mean, it feels like a showroom, right?
Yep.
And then these doors, if you want to go ahead and open this thing is just incredible. So these are commercial level doors. As you guys can see, the door doesn't come up overhead. It stacks within this box. So it leaves you all the room here on the height to be able to put a lift in here. So as I was mentioning earlier, that this is it's technically a 5-car garage, but you could add lifts in here to make it a 7. And so you've got plenty of height here. It's not going to be obstructed by the doors coming in. I mean, this garage is, as you can see with the views in the background, you could actually probably just hang out in this garage. It'd be a great space to just hang out. I got to show you guys this thing. I mean, dude, this looks like something that's like running some like, I don't know, like military facility or something. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. These are the brains of the home that operate the entire home.
So actually, Darren, these are batteries in here.
Oh, these are batteries?
So it's got backup batteries, so it'll generate, solar during the day.
Okay.
And it saves them, so then it can run off battery for quite a while, so you're still not having to use much of your energy because it all stores them in batteries, which is pretty cool.
Holy crap, so these are all batteries.
All batteries.
This over here is part of the solar.
That's part of the solar panels over there.
Okay.
And then those are kind of the breaker panels and stuff. And it's also got this cool system where you can actually turn off loads. So if you do have a power outage and you're running off battery, the breakers are smart and they know to kill off loads that are carrying more than you need. Like if you don't need all the refrigerators running or something, you can tell it to shut off one refrigerator so it saves energy to keep your other one running or something. So it's it's really smart on how it knows how to do that.
That is just absolutely incredible.
It's really cool.
One of the little detail that I'll point out over here is that you guys added this. Actually, I want to point this out because my client asked when we were here. But this is actually for hot water. So if you want to clean your car during the winter with hot water, you've got hot water out here in the garage.
You do.
Also, the nice thing about this, my client mentioned this, so that's why I'm going to bring it. Is this would be a nice little spot. Also, if you had like a dog or something, you could put a dog bath here and connect it to the hot water.
Got the warm water. And Tesla charger would go in here, so you can charge your electric cars, whatever. In both
awesome,
garages.
man. Well, this is just absolutely incredible. Chris, thank you for the tour today, man.
You're welcome.
This has been absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
Like I said, guys, there's so much in this house to see that honestly, we quite honestly couldn't get everything in one shoot because there's just so much in this house. But if you would like to see this home in person, you have any questions about it, please feel free to reach out to me directly. You can call me at 702-485-7755. Guys, if you're not a subscriber yet, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to get more familiar with Sunwest Custom Homes, go and check out their website as well. And you can find out a lot more about what they're doing here in the Valley and the homes that they've built. Thank you guys for following us on this tour today, and we'll talk to you soon.